What's up, guys? CryptoSavy here. Welcome to the channel where you subscribe to get daily updates every single day on Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Do me a favor, smash the likes. Let's see how many likes we can get on this video, and let me know what you think of the video in the comment section down below. This is going to be a quick video. It's a holiday weekend here in the US, so let's get on with it and see what's going on. All right, guys, as always, there's a disclaimer scrolling on the bottom. This is not financial advice, trading advice, investment advice, none of that. Always remember, do your own due diligence, and this is my opinion, not yours. All right, let's look at the headlines just to get a feel for the sentiment. As Bitcoin struggles, this tiny cryptocurrency has soared, pump and dump, whatever it is, not even going to read it. Bitcoin worth $282,000 from the 2016 Bitfinex hack on the move. So if we get a dump, there's another thing to blame it on, along with the WOE token. Get set for Bitcoin halving. Oh, that was an old one. Wild weekend for Bitcoin price. That is kind of what we're going to talk about. On the weekends, Bitcoin is the most irrational. We'll talk about what I think is going to happen. Let's see, 8 reasons why this could be the time to take Bitcoin seriously. So it looks like more traders buy the dip. Bitcoin hovers at 9,000. Looks like more bullish than bearish news. Let me refresh, make sure this is right. We're at 40. We dropped 2 points from yesterday, still in the fear zone. I want to remind you guys what I've been watching, and remember, I'm not I don't think all gaps have to fill, but we do have a gap at 35.70, which is the 4-hour. A lot of people say only the dailies fill. Well, just by looking at what happened, there has not been one 4-hour that hasn't filled yet either. So that's just a scenario. I'm not saying it's going to go there, but I am saying it's a possibility. Keep your mind open. There's a lot of people super bullish here. I'll give you the bullish and bearish case scenario, although I'm leaning bearish, but it's good to watch all perspectives and make up your own mind. So let's look at the monthly. As you guys know, we have the trend line here at 93.40 and 85.70. We've had this up here for a couple weeks, and a close above this on the weekly or the monthly would be bullish. We have a little while left in the month. A close below this would be bearish, and a close in the middle would keep me neutral. As of right now, the 55 EMA is right around 5,400, and you guys know we've had a target for that for quite some time. I'm still looking at that as a possibility. Don't forget, if you guys want to support the channel, inkyyourimage.com. It's my wife's webpage. She makes all this stuff. She can put anything you want on any of this stuff, not just what you see. She could even do family pictures and stuff. She does the big glass pictures, all kinds of stuff. Definitely check it out. Great way to help support the channel, along with the other affiliate links down there. If you're looking for a hard wallet, you want to try Brave Browser, any of that stuff's down there. All right, looking at the weekly. So as you can see, where I have the arrows pointed here, I know a lot of people have said we've, broken this trend line. Just need to close above it. We have not. I use the wicks for those of you that are new to the channel. For those of you that have been here, know already what I do. 10,460 is the breaking point of this. It doesn't even have to close above that. It can get above, and just wick above and come back down. But once this is broken, I believe we're bullish at that point. We also have these targets down here for these bottom trend lines. There's the 45.57. This bottom trend line here is around 28.45 if we were to come back down. And if we were to retest this, what was looking to be a rising broadening wedge between 1,000 and 1,200. I'm not saying it's going to happen, guys. I'm just saying it's there. We were looking at this as a possible falling broadening wedge, and the target of the breakout of that from where we broke out is around 16,000. That's the bullish case scenario, but to get there, we would have to pass this 10,460 first. As you can see, I'm kind of discounting this as invalid, but I'm still going to keep it here and watch, because we are getting support on top of this top trend line here, which is right around the 9,200. If you guys know, also, we've been watching this RSI. This is the daily RSI. or the weekly RSI. And last week, you know, close above that would be bullish, which obviously we got a little pump up. And does look like we're coming down to retest. If this retest holds, then yes, we could be going much further up. And again, this is the weekly, guys, so this could take months. But in another close below this, and I would say we're extremely bearish. Let's look at the daily. Okay, so the daily, real quick, I'll go over this bottom trend line of this rising broadening wedge that we broke out of over here. I don't know if we can count this as a retest. It almost retested it, not quite. So I guess it's still possible. We could still get up a run up and retest this. But as of right now, if we did that, we would be breaking the 10,460. So I'm going to keep a close eye on that. Let's look at the RSIs. The RSIs are starting to turn bearish on the daily. Unless we get a nice pump up here in the daily. Our 8 is going to cross the 13, which in my opinion is going to push us down further. We have the bottom of this rising channel here. On the daily, as of right now, is around 8,065 or 88,000. Okay, 8,865. So if we break below that today, guys, that's where I get pretty damn bearish. Of course, we do have the Fibonacci retracement of the 0.236 right here at 86.28. I would expect to bounce there, maybe come back up, retest the bottom of this, and that's if we break that 8,800, guys. But that would be pretty damn bearish in my opinion. That 86.28 might come right in about, actually the 8,500, which has been major support and resistance, would line up with the 55 if we come down here most likely. But I do believe, in my opinion, but again, anything can happen on the weekend. It's hard to judge on the weekend because it's low liquidity, but I think we're most likely going to break this bottom here, guys. But again, do your own due diligence. If we do break that 8,500, the next stop for me is, I do have a target here for looking at this as an ABC for 79.81 to the $8,000 range. But if we get that low, guys, I'm pretty sure we're headed to at least 77. And the golden pocket retracement zone on here is between 6,500 and 6,200. Then obviously my target of 5,400, but I still believe we come down to at least the 6,200. Of course, all this is invalid if we break the 10,460 at this point. But if we did a measured move, we broke down from here, say if we broke down today, which I don't want to say that's going to happen. It's definitely a possibility. But if we broke down today, the target would be around the 65.50. And it doesn't mean we drop straight down, guys. You know, it could bounce around. Like I said, most likely if we do break this, we're going to retest here before coming down. So we'll see. I think it's going to be an extremely interesting weekend. And I showed you that gap a couple minutes ago. Before I show you another way we could get around that same area for the target, I want to remind you guys, I'll leave a Prime XBT tutorial up here if you guys are interested in leverage trading. Just remember, leverage trading is extremely dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, I suggest you practice first before putting real money on, and then when you're ready, maybe put a small amount on. Don't put in more than you're willing to use or willing to lose, and make sure you use stop losses. I do have promo codes for Prime XBT. If you use Savy 50, you get 50% on top of whatever your deposit added for trading. You can't take it out, but you can use it towards your trades. And Savy 25 gets you 25% off all of your fees for, I believe, for a month. So anyways, there's also, I use 3 exchanges: Dudex, Prime XBT, and Bybit. I have links to them all below with promo codes added. If you guys are interested, check them out. And let's look at another way we could get down to fill that gap. And if we just used a 1-to-1 extension from this swing high to this swing low, and we bring it up to here, that would, the 1-to-1 extension gets us down here at that around the $3,400 range, and that would be a great place for a stop hunt to everybody that went long here and put their stops down here. And what a stop hunt is, it comes down, it eats everybody's stops up and raises back up. That is a good possibility that is what we could be seeing. Again, no guarantees. This is the daily. And as you can see, the EMAs are turning bearish like we talked about. So We did have the golden cross here, even on the EMAs that everybody was talking about. We got a little pump up, but coming back down. Again, if we close a daily, if we're able to close above the 9,300, guys, this could remain bullish for a little while longer. But if we close below the 9,050 range, pretty damn bearish. Let's look at the RSI. This is key, guys. We've been watching this rising broadening wedge here. We did fall out of it, which is bearish. I do believe we could continue down much more. We could come up and get a retest of the top of this or the bottom. And that could be coming all the way back up into, you know, this range here, the 95 to 9,600 somewhere. But I think this 13 EMA is going to hold us down at the 93.30 range, right in there. Keep an eye on that. And let's go to the 4 hour. Looking at the 4 hour. Let me get some of this stuff off here. I was playing with some stuff. We had this ascending triangle here, and we had a measured move of the breakdown of, it was a little bit lower. It would have came to the 200 EMA, which is around the 87.50. We did not quite hit there yet. We hit the about 8,800, almost 8,800 on the dot. But it does look like we are in a rising channel here, possibly. It's kind of, it's not matching up exact, but let's just take a look at it and see if that was a bull flag or a bear flag. What would the measured move be of a break of that? If we break it within, you know, the next few hours, we'll get us down to about that $8,500 range, which would break us out of the bottom of this channel. Once we break out of the bottom of this channel, guys, I'm extremely, extremely bearish. Even though, like I said, most likely come up and retest for resistance before continuing down. No matter, you know, at some point, if we break this, we're going to come back up and test it for support or resistance. So keep that in mind. We already looked at the targets here. Let's look at the RSI on the 4 hour now. As you can see, we have this trend line here that keeps giving us resistance. And right here, we were looking at as a falling wedge, and we did break through. We came back, tested it for resistance, got resistance, and does look like we're going to get one more shot down according to the RSI, which would get us down in these ranges. So, but again, guys, we could come up from the swing high to the swing low of this little move here. The 0.618 sits right at 95.26, and then if we break above 9,700, it could turn around and get really bullish from there. So keep them numbers in mind. Let's look at Litecoin on the 4 hour. Litecoin, same thing. We've fallen out of this channel, and we talked about it. We could move this channel down to here too, but either way, we pierced the bottom, and we're just going to keep it tighter up here. And the measured move of the break, that, guys, is around the $30 range. If that's valid, Bitcoin's going to be a key on what goes on with all this, I believe. The bullish case scenario is we break this blue trend line right here, and I'll show you where that comes from. It's coming off of these 4 touches up top, and as of right now, if we did it in the next couple days, if we break the 47.50, let's just $4,800 or $48. If we break to 48, we'd be looking for 52, which is the 0.5 retracement. And let's get up here a little bit. Actually the 0.5 retracement of the swing high to the swing low here would be 55. This is the bullish case, guys. I'm still bearish, but if we were to come back up to the golden pocket, retracement of this swing down would be around the 61. Actually, it'd be between 64 and 62. So that's the highest I see us going at this point. Of course, make sure you're subscribed, hit the likes, and leave your comments below. And when you hit the subscribe button, tick that little bell and make sure you hit all so you get notified when I post new videos. YouTube's been acting real funny. Even if you are subscribed, make sure that all bell is ticked. And yeah, just make sure you hit the all. So looking at this falling channel in the RSI, which we've fallen out of this one, we're back below it, guys. And the bottom of this channel, if we were to come up today, is around 45.29 to get back in. But like I said, the swing low to the swing high of this move here, The Fibonacci retracements between $34 and $35 to come down, which is, this is where I think we're headed. 0.786 is at 30.55. And if Bitcoin was to go down to that 3,400 level, I see Litecoin coming back down to this $22 level, which would be a stop hunt from anybody that went long here and put their stops below this wick. So it just kind of matches up if we were to get them lows. Again, I'm not saying we're getting them, but keep in mind how possible that is. It is Bitcoin, guys. Same thing with Ethereum. My bullish case here is 247, which is the 0.786 retracement of this swing high to swing low. I think most likely that this move is done. This was the top. So if you looked at the swing low to the swing high here, we got a nice bounce off of the 0.236 and the 0.382 here, but we do have the 0.5 fib is at 158. Golden pocket zone here is around 142, guys. And if Ethereum was to do the same as I think Litecoin and Bitcoin might be doing, if that gap fills, only if that gap fills for Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes down, we have the people that went long here, a stop point is around between the $47 and $50. Let's move this bottom trend line down a little bit. Yeah, so 40, yeah, between the $47 and $50 possible for Ethereum, if that is the case and we go down and fill that gap. So, all right, guys, sorry there wasn't a whole lot of info here. I just, like I said, don't have a lot of time. Just wanted to get a quick video in for you guys. Don't forget to click CryptoSavy logo above my head to get you subscribed. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Smash some likes. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for helping us out on this channel. And make sure you share the video. I'm out.